Hello traders, today's the 5th of April 2014 and I'm going to do some analysis. Pound dollar here, daily chart. You can see we're in a clear uptrend. I took some short trades on pound dollar, which I put on Twitter. They were actually around this area. I got caught out twice. Price just did not want to break. I'm not going to go into what I was seeing there, but I took some money now, made some profit, and now I'm hoping the pound's going to go up. What I was expecting, I must admit, at first on Twitter, when I was announcing my short trades, I was expecting price to come down, retest this support level, but then I've analysed the charts again. This is why trading is so difficult, because you can see multiple scenarios. So I'm going to have to try and stick to what I'm seeing here, and as you can see, I've got this up move, which we call wave A if we're using Elliott wave, A, and then B, wave B, and then I'm hoping this is wave C, and we're going to get a wave C back up to here. Okay, now obviously if you look at the chart, you can see the price has actually come down, so it's broken this trend line here, it's come up here. Incidentally, that's a 61.8% retracement level based on this high down to this low. You'll see that price hit exactly on the 61.8. Price hit the 61.8. That's where I started looking for shorts, and I got the short and went short there. Now I'm hoping that's just a temporary blip before this continues on this way back up. So if I get rid of that, let me get rid of that there. So I'm expecting now, I've gone long, I've announced it on Twitter, I've gone long here at 165.75, and my target will be this previous resistance up here, so I'm looking for around 100 and something. Let's have a look. So 165.75 is where I got in, so trying, it's maybe a bit optimistic, but trying to get 140 pips roughly out of this with a very tight 30 to 40 pip stop. So price could come down here, and you'll see I've drawn that blue rectangle in there, and that's what I'm expecting. If price decides to drop, that's what I'm expecting it to come to. So pound dollar for me, I'm going to take it long, currently long from Friday at 165.75. The target, as I said, is previous resistance. Now euro dollar, this is what worries me a little bit, the pound, because the pound and the euro tend to follow each other roughly. Now this is the euro dollar weekly chart. You can see that again, I announced a trade on Twitter. You can see that price hit this major resistance up here on the weekly. Now let's go down to a daily chart. I've drawn in some trend lines here. I'm expecting the euro to continue its move down towards this lower trend line here. This is where it currently is. You can see it pretty much touched this trend line here, didn't quite reach it, so maybe we're going to see a move back up to retest this trend line at the top, and then that's where you should be looking for short trades again. So definitely euro looks like it's going to drop, continue its downward move, so that's what I will be looking for, a move back down to this. So this is how I potentially see it, guys. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, but so price has bounced roughly here off that trend line, so maybe we'll get a move back up. Then look for possible shorts there. Doesn't mean it's gonna short, because it may just break out. You never know with trading, but just got to put the probabilities in your favour. So what you'd expect is price to come there and then go down lower again. So any retracements back up on the euro dollar look like they're potential shorts back down to this trend line here. So that's looking pretty positive there. Now let me just show you something else here on the euro dollar. This is where I would expect price to ultimately come down to test this bigger support trend line down here. So if we can break that one I just showed you, that major one there, and come down, we'd expect price to come down to this one. Okay, finally dollar yen. Where is it? Dollar yen. Here it is. Right, this is how I see the dollar yen. A bit of a fool to myself. I made 200 pips on dollar yen from a short right up here, and then didn't take profit, and price has come all the way back, and all my stops got hit for break even. So 200 pip profit, didn't take it because I was hoping. Let's zoom in slightly. So let me just show you what I did. I shorted the dollar yen here, Came all the way down for 200 odd pips, as you can see, and I was hoping it was going to break that trend line. It didn't. It held, and has since come all the way back up. Again, I put a trade on Twitter. I said possible short at 104.30. And if you zoom in here, or if I zoom in even, you'll see that price got to 104.15, I think, 104.10, 104.11, 12. So I was so close to the prediction was unbelievably accurate. You know, I was 20 pips off from a massive move, and you can see how quickly the market reacted there. So dollar yen, let's go back to that daily chart. I see the dollar yen as a sell. Most people see it as a buy. I can only tell you what I'm seeing. So this is why I see it as a sell. So down move. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a cold coming. And then we've got this consolidation area where price is jumping around. And then what I'd expect now is for price to come back down and retest these levels. So any retracement on the dollar yen back up to this level here, or anywhere close to that, to me is possible sell opportunities. So look for sales on dollar yen, and hopefully what I like to see is for this area to break and then the bears kick in and take this lower. How much lower I don't know, because we're in a major uptrend. I can only tell you what I'm seeing. And I did a video back in January for dollar yen saying it was a long-term short because of this monthly chart. I've been through all this already, guys. I don't know if anyone watched it, but these two bars here, I've been through it all. That's a major reversal signal. I think they call them tram lines. I call them price bars. But so dollar yen to me, confirmed sell. So any retracements. So let me give you a scenario, guys. So as you can see, we've had a major sell-off here, over 100 pips, very quick that was as well. And like I said, I did put it on Twitter as this was a potential sell right here. I missed it myself by 20 pips, but there we go. So there was the sell. So we've got a big sell-off there. We may get a bit of a retracement back up. If we do, happy days. You can jump in, and then if it carries on going up, then you just get out. Obviously, just to analyze things as they unfold. But theoretically, price should come down to there, and then will it hold at that point? I don't know. Nobody knows these things. We just trade what we see, and if it breaks, then we'd expect eventually price to break, and then all the bears kicking in and taking this lower. Okay, there's the analysis for those three pairs, guys. There's a lot to cover there, a lot to absorb. Hope you enjoyed it. Speak to you soon. Bye bye.